We're back in Canyon Brew. It's actually been a while, so hopefully I can remember how to work this fucking game. What in the world was I even doing? I can see it's wintertime. I suppose we could try to widen the river, but that doesn't really do anything because the party comes from the southeast usually. Hey, Justin. But we have our canyon mostly opened. It's open to the sun, so there's that. Just some small channeling tasks left to be done. There's actually some channeling here that needs to be issued. And if I recall, I probably don't, but there was a attack of some sort recently. That we were able to fend off with our fucking Looney Tunes booby trap corridor. Oh, that's right. We have a bunch of trolls in cages, and I don't fucking know what to do with them. There's some wacky setups we can do where, like, we dump them into an arena. And use them to train our soldiers, but the problem is our soldiers aren't trained, and, our soldiers aren't very well equipped. I can't put a stockpile under a drawbridge? Does it know? That can't be true. I think it's true. Oh yeah, we can't use trolls for our training arena because they'll just maul our soldiers to death because they're all naked. So let's just let it run, see what happens. I'm a little worried about this guy. Are you crazy? Who's this? Carpenter. Oh, right. He's just having a nervous breakdown. We can't kick him out for that reason. We have a town guard, don't we? We don't have a town guard. What? That sounds like something I did. I have a captain of the guard, Asen Simrist. He doesn't have a militia assigned to him, though, does he? So what I would really like to do is take over another site and sort of grow our little empire of Canyon Brew here. But without armor, that's going to be really tricky. I think what we'll do is we just fought off one attack, so let's send out a gaggle. Moistened Eyes is the ones that attacked us, but this hillock is much smaller, so hopefully they don't offer as much resistance. And because our militia doesn't fight, is we're sending everybody. If you remember, Glazeyeld was destroyed because I sent out my entire military. But we depend entirely on traps right now until our militia's armored. So we're just going to send these naked dudes out to go bash some skulls. They're set to raid, so hopefully they can... Hopefully they're able to successfully sneak in. Also, the town I'm attacking is called Mighty Ceilings. And Canyon Brew doesn't have a ceiling, so they're my arch nemesis. I guess the one problem is if too many people go crazy. Here they all come. Hup, 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 hup. What the hell were they doing down there? Oh, that's where the large amounts of squads are, down there in the metal forging district. There they go. I suppose for fun we can just follow them off the map. Camera doesn't scroll as tightly just because we're on the very edge of the map here. Oh well. Off they go. That blood never got cleaned up. Maybe we should try to get some soap. Is this my kingdom? It's just the one town right now, so... If we're able to take over this other town, then we'll technically become, I don't know what we'll become. The liaison should come from the mountain homes and then promote us. I think we start off as a barony. But we have to get at least one other town under our command. Oh, look, just some sage walking by. Sorry, make way, soldiers. I gotta go read the books here. What the hell is he doing? Kosath Bomb Rekbembal. It just rolls right off the tongue. Passed by another sage leaving. That library's pretty jumping. Where is it? There it is. We got there. Got a metal. Why is there a metal worker? Get back to work, dude. Is it T to look inside my bookcases? Gabbro bookcase. Inside is nothing. Where the hell are my books? Z for stocks. Would it be scrolls or codices? I think it's a scroll that we're writing. Where the hell are they? I have sheets, which apparently I need to roll. I have 12 sheets just doing nothing. Maybe these fucking sages are taking my my sheets. So let's. What is this? He's begun a mysterious construction. Obak goes Marazir. He'll be fine. Where are my scroll rollers? Let's make a couple. Make rock crafts. Let's not do that. Okay. If I was a scroll roller, I would be... Huh. Maybe I already have scroll rollers. What's this guy up to? Clanebind engraver. If we're lucky, he might become a legendary engraver. There's my captain of the guard just patrolling, I guess. He's the only guy that can help protect the town. I think he's going to rearm cage traps. The hell are you going, fella? He is... No, those are stairs down. He's going to put this in the warehouse. This place is fairly happening. I have to figure out what the hell to do with these trolls. I'm not sure. We could have like a retracting bridge and then dump them to the bottom of the canyon and hope they shatter their legs, which I think knocks them out of the cage, but our army's not here to fight them, so we have to be careful with that. A masterpiece pigtail paper sheet. A geographer's visiting. Did that order get canceled, by the way? Because if it canceled, that means we have no scroll rollers. What would it be? A finished good? If I was a scroll roller, where would you find me? If I was a scroll roller... That's a problem for later. A problem for right now is we need to restation a dog at our front door in case werebeasts attack us, because I don't want to lose another fucking fortress to were-donkeys, which is what I say every month. Okay, there is the rope right there. Sign animal. This cat. Cat'll warn us. Everybody's hustling. Some people are bustling. How's the old town? Filled with stones. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the brewery expansion. These don't have brewery orders issued. Suspended? I think not. Let's check our kitchen. I have 1,000 plump helmets. We could probably afford to make some drinks. Oh, yeah, we could 100% afford to make some drinks. Where the hell am I? Where's my cursor? What in the world? There we go. I fixed it. I think this is one of the guys that fell to the bottom of the canyon. He's probably doomed. Well, we can look at him. Right shoulder's fractured, left shoulder's fractured. You can walk that off. Everybody's having fun at the tavern. There's the little elf bards singing songs about stuff. So, yeah, we need to get some production orders issued. Work orders, please. New order. Brew drink from plant. Forever. It's construction inactive. Brew drink from plant forever. Done. And then, where the hell are my soldiers? I'm sure they'll be fine. They would be under announcements or reports? Reports. Set out of Autumn 248. Are they there yet? They're there. They're fighting. On the late autumn of 248. 248, isn't it 249? Yeah, that's the attack on Moistened Eyes. Never mind. Don't care. That's the attack on Moistened Eyes. Up. Obakos Marazir, the engraver, has created Ukurgakit, an orthoclase bracelet. That shit. I don't want that. What am I going to do with a bracelet? Someone can just wear that. We'll sell it maybe. What is it? It is the 11th month, 21st day. Did we issue our, is our Were Donkey alarm installed? It is not. There's the cat. Maybe the cat can't be restrained. I can't remember if you can restrain a cat. It's assigned, just no one's fucking tied it up yet. Well, let's keep channeling out the canyon for aesthetics. There's the doctor of all people. You're going to protect our town. Just dragging it to the gate. All right. Cabisao is starving. A human poet is visiting. I have bedrooms assigned. I have a tavern, but nobody will fucking move into my town. Don't care about that, though. What I do care about is let us make some cages. Yeah, like 20 should be good. 10 or 20. Just 10, because I'll forget about it after this first batch of 10. A human poet, but nobody's... I don't have any monster hunters, which is weird, because we found 2 cavern layers. Apparently this duck and guinea pig are very interested in praying to the god of caverns here at the temple. The Cathedral of Canyons, no less. Metalsmithing's coming along. How am I doing for brass? Because I have a big brass order waiting. I have 443 bars of zinc and 346 bars of bronze. Or sorry, copper. Copper and zinc becomes brass. Let's make some brass crafts. Over here. Or do you make it at the crafts dwarf? I'm not sure. No, you would make it at the metalsmith. What the fuck? Maybe it's furniture. I've made crafts before out of metal. Other objects. Brass crafts. Repeat. There. Just need our legendary metalsmith to go there and make beautiful brass crafts. He might make some masterpiece stuff. Somebody just dropped a seed in the middle of the library. Why not, right? That's a bunch of mushroom spawn. What a mess. Do I want doors in the hotel? I don't have any doors, so no. I think this tavern's finally built. Yeah. Brew drink from plant forever. Do we have the werebeast alarm? Yep, he's tied up. Good. What's this brave cat look like anyways? It's It's a lady cat. Her hair is white, her ears are dark tan, her tail is slate gray, her head is brown, her front paws are dark taupe, and her rear paws are flax. Her skin is pale chestnut, her eyes are slate gray. Godspeed, cat. You know what? I think, whenever I say this dooms the town, but I think Canyon Brew might be in it for the long haul. There's not a lot that can stop us, really. Just a massive siege can screw us over. The town's big enough. I might even be able to stave off a werebeast if it gets inside. I'm not sure what to do with the lower levels. We have pretty much all the building blocks of a town. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's still 7 more floors we can expand down into if we felt like it. I just don't know what we do there. Oh, I can't stop a book thief. That's true. See, now I'm the opposite way. I could never get into the adventure mode, but I'm better at fortress mode. I can't play it in ASCII, though. I always play it with this tile set in particular. A lot of people seem to like this tile set. I got a lot of comments asking what it is. The bald seals and others have returned. Raid mighty ceilings. Here we go. In the midwinter of 249, the Bright Sling attacked the matched hate of the Jade Spiders at Mighty Ceilings. The dwarf Dishmab Sealtrot led the attack, and the defenders were led by Goblin Lenus Risewhip. The defenders had a strong positional advantage. Are you fucking serious? I really need armor, apparently. Oh, it's because the town's populated by dwarves. Jesus Christ. The dwarf Udil feed channel's left cheek was torn out by the goblin Lenus Risewhip. Christ. It looks like the raid failed. I can't do anything militarily without armor. That sucks. Maybe I will just buy copper. It's better than running around naked. Well, not buy copper, but make things out of copper. Well, I suppose we can mine for copper, can't we? Which left cheek? I hope it's the face cheek. Maybe weird if this goblin militia commander just ripped off one of his ass cheeks. Get out of my town. There's some copper down here, and I think we're just going to slowly chip away at it because I've decided the very bottom of the canyon is going to be a mine. And also, we need a lot of copper. Both for bronze alloy and maybe just copper armor at this rate, because, let's just... dig out wider swaths than this. I have a Hammer Lord and an Elite Wrestler. Looks like they got some XP out there. Yeah, I mean, we seem to be doing good economically, but we are a little stalled for the fact that I have no armor. They're all coming back, though. Until we can convince another town to join us, the Outpost Liaison won't have much to tell us. But... because it's a lot is the problem. Is like, even if I make the armor out of copper, it's... what is it? 7 bars per person? No. Yeah, 7 bars per person, so 70 bars per squad. So we have enough for 5 squads, and we have more than 5 squads of dudes, so we don't even have enough for copper. I have a little steel somehow. I don't know where I got that from. I think I bought it. Is it 7 bars? It's helmet, shirt, and then 2 gloves, and then pants, and then 2 boots. Yeah, I guess it would be 7. So yeah, 70 bars per squad. Apparently my cook is in charge of making cages. Library's still happening. Some brewing's going down there. That's good. Try to work on that giant pile of stockpiled food. How are you doing? Are you fractured and fractured? I'm not sure that you'll ever be able to leave that bench. Hospital's not at capacity, which is good. Hospital, I think, is really only at capacity briefly after battles. It's not like there's always injuries in the fortress that are filling the place up. Oh, man, that is a big vein you found. Good work, miners. Oh, masterpiece brass crown, masterpiece brass earring. That'll sell for a mint. Just chip away at all that. Man, more copper. I don't think it's a sure thing to get a bar, though. Or, sorry, a chunk of ore. What is that? Zinc or lead? I can never remember. Nope, those should be gems. There should be gems next to that copper. Masterpiece brass scepter. Oh, man, we are going to be making a lot of money. Thank you. Really wish this town had... really iron, because apparently the ore to make bronze, cassiterite, is one of the rarest minerals in the game. So if you don't have iron, you're pretty much trapped at the copper stage. I say stage as if it's some sort of natural progression. The only way we're going to naturally progress is by buying iron constantly, which will be very tricky because merchants only come once per year. We're in the 12th month, really counting on that cat to catch any werebeasts. Then we just seal the trap door in the squishing hall. Is my army just not training right now? A lot of these rooms are empty. BC. The Chastity of Inking is my archer squad, so they don't have to be training. The Towers of Vegetation should be training, though. Looks like both people that died were in the Cobalt Infamy, which I think were one of the newer militia squads, so we didn't lose any veterans on that raid. Oh, we're going to have a real fuck of a time getting anything done militarily. Because all these hillocks are filled with dwarves. Dwarven traders. Let's hop over to Legends Viewer here, okay? And see if we can find... something we can take over that's not... like, see, this one, okay. 2,000 beak dogs, 1,700 trolls. That's a netty no-no. Don't go there. Holy shit. 23 trolls, 10 goblins. See, that's too many. This dark pit is filled with humans. That one might be possible. We might be able to attack that one. 42 goblins, 6 humans. 24 trolls, 7 goblins. You know, actually, this one might be doable. Scale Torment the Dark Pits. But if we can't occupy it, we can't occupy something right next to a Goblin Dark Fortress. They'll just take it right back. So we're looking for anything with this green diamond. Mighty ceilings. Okay, that's the 2,000 beak dogs one. Don't do that. Yeah, there's really nothing up for grabs. And I cannot figure out why no hillocks are forming around me, because apparently this is prime hillock territory. I mean, look at all these hillocks. Yeah, I'm the only one here. The, Dwarves. Dwarves. Yeah, this is me. Can I inspect myself, perhaps? In the off chance that a hillock has formed somewhere that's in love with me? Where the hell is my town? Oh, well, we're the Bright Sling. Where is... The Hot Room is the name of our settlement. Government. The Hot Room. Looks like we're the newest town. Site government. The dwarves of the Bright Sling. No, nothing's happening here. We need armor to do anything. Not gonna be getting a lot done. Oh, did I see a brass figurine there? He's grown attached to a silver warhammer. Oh, well. So, unfortunately, the town really is just idling right now, short of some minor mining that we're doing here. I definitely have a matriarchal government. A matriarchal society, really. Almost all my women are in the army. The dudes just run around making beer and carrying heavy things. The girls do all the smashing. So I think... How are we doing for ammo, actually? It might be time to make another batch of ammo. If I was ammo, where would you find me? Not siege ammo. Ballista parts. Ammunition. We're swimming in it, so I won't be doing that. What the hell is there to do then? We could give the archers a bedroom. Did I make a second archer squad? Whoop. Looks like someone's got a bit of the sun sickness. Look at this. Ran all the way into the warehouse. Got a lot of brass. The good thing is we can sell the brass crafts to the elves, I guess. Yeah, there's a real fucking barfy mess here. So I think I'm going to set up a workshop order to start making some copper armor. Yeah, let's do that. So this guy should be making brass until we run out of brass bars. And then this guy, okay, we're going to set up some orders here. Make a... What the hell are you doing, dude? Oh, copper. Make copper. There we go. Copper breastplate. 1. We'll set up the logic afterwards. So we got breastplate. I think greaves are better than leggings, maybe. I can't remember. You might even be able to wear leggings and greaves. Let's go with just leggings. You know, like they're on their way to Starbucks. Okay. So they need a hat. I don't know where the hell the hat is. Mail shirt, gauntlet, helm. 2 gloves and 2 boots. 2 high boots. And then 2 gauntlets. The conditions are as follows. Add an item condition when the available numbers of breastplates is less than 1. Really wish I could copy order conditions. Nothing wrong with leggings. I forget what the deal with leggings is. I think greaves are heavier. They might offer comparative defense. So conditions. Add a condition. Number 1. Less than 1 item is less than 1 legging. Please make more. Whoops. Conditions. Make less than 1 helms. Conical helms. No, just helms. Thank you, Dwarf Fortress. Forge 2 boots. If the number of boots available is less than 2, please make 2. High boots. Perfect. And then the gauntlets. That was a little quicker than I remember. That's good. Blocky low boots? Jagged low boots? No, just high boots. Oh, these are gauntlets. Shit. Gauntlets. There. And that guy will just proceed to shit out copper equipment until we run out of copper. Yeah, I could call up the wiki. I guess we're not really doing much right now. Let me just call up the wiki here. Let's see what the difference is between leggings and greaves. I have a feeling they go over each other. Maybe not, though. I can't remember. That's the part about armor I can never remember is how you can stack things. The only thing I remember is like you can stack 6 cloaks. You can wear 3 male shirts. Oh, Dwarf Fortress. It might be related to slashing versus blunt damage. Rigid armor like greaves provide blunt protection. And then leggings provide none. Armor level. So it looks like it'll cover the skin. But should have gone with greaves. Oh well. Get to stick with the Starbucks joke this way, so we'll just keep making the leggings. So, yep, well, I guess there's channeling to be invented. Really, they're not done channeling this yet. See, this order here is still outstanding. What about up here? They've begun. Masterpiece Brass Scepter, excellent work. Should be able to buy out the Dwarven Caravan. I hope they bring a lot of iron for us. We could make some beds for our archers, give them their own room. I'm not sure if I want to start assigning my militia commanders my their own offices. Oh man, I haven't even been building offices into these new recruit barracks. But these ones have barracks. See, there's a barracks there. A barracks office. Do I have tables? I don't. Do I have chairs? I do. It's not as bad. A limestone throne. You know what? Let's get some chairs on the way. Unsuspend the coffers. Let's make some tables on repeat, and I would also like some doors on repeat. Need more infrastructure. Pigtail paper sheets. You're making scrolls, you're making crafts. Make some scroll rollers for me, please. And there you are. Boop. Okay. I was hoping for more books being written and shit. Let's actually do. Can I assign somebody to it? Canyon Brew. I can make a head scholar. Let's do that. Who would be the best choice? My manager, sure. Oh, that actually sounds like a terrible idea. He needs to be authenticating reports. A furnace operator? This random engraver, sure. We don't need to perform. I can assign multiple scholars. Who should be my messenger? I think the messenger can't do anything until I take over other hillocks, but it's kind of weird that I have a messenger available. My messenger will be this random engraver. And I'll have 2 scholars, just so we can get some books coming along. We don't actually fish in the town right now. Oh, fuck. Some of these guys might be in the military. No, they're assigned their military rank on this menu. This should be fine. All right, fishery worker. There. We have 2 scholars and a messenger now. Some spare rocks that could stand to get cleaned up. Oh, they're on the bridge from when I was channeling out the roof. That's right. Okay. Very, very close to being done this floor. This one, not so much, but... Actually, I can do one of these. Speed things up. Because... you can still reach it from here. Won't have any cave-ins to worry about. Do I have beds? What's our bed situation? I see 4 or 5 beds. We can probably make the archer's barracks. Now, where the hell should I... how should I organize these? Put them on the interior wall like so. I'm short 1 bed. No, I'm short 2 beds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, yep. This guy needs a bed, and this guy needs a bed, and we need the doors and shit. Let's get those beds replaced. There. Spring's almost here. That'll be another batch of dudes to watch out for. Who the fuck is that guy? Daten Uzolin, philosopher. He's a dwarf. His very long sideburns are neatly combed. His very long mustache is neatly combed. His very long beard is braided. His hair is clean shaven. What? So he's shaved his head, but then he has very long sideburns. Whoa, what a weird fella. His eyes are copper. Well, you'll fit right in because the whole fucking canyon's made out of copper, dude. I can't make iron to save my life. Let's check the mines. Oh, found another copper deposit. There's more here, too. Oh, and there's more here. We don't want to go all the way to the edge, though, because things might be able to enter the map from here, if I'm not mistaken. Last thing I need is a fucking giant or a dragon or something showing up through there. Apparently, the chief medical dwarf feels compelled to drag this rock back upstairs. Oh, man, this... Now the question is, do I want to fire? Well, not fire, but... Do I want to put my army off duty so they can help haul stuff? I don't think so. Did I chop down these trees so we can wind the canyon? I think we did. That sunshine right the fuck in. Look at those miners, something to do. So yeah, now we need some soap. We need to buy rock nuts for that though, don't we? We don't have any rock nuts. Meat, fish, other. I have some tallow. Actually, I have a lot of tallow. Huh. Oh, man. 9, 16. We almost have 30 tallow. I think tallow is the normally what I substitute the rocknut oil for. 1 second. It's tallow or oil into soap. So we can make a very large amount of soap here. This is wonderful. I need to turn the wood into ash, and then I turn the ash into lye. So I need an ashery and a wood furnace. Do I have a wood furnace? I don't believe I do. But there's room for one right here. How fortunate. The walls are made out of coal, so he can, meditate on the futility of his purpose. And then the ashery, which I think can also make fertilizer, so I want to put it here next to the farming district. Like so. Does the ashery... Yeah, the ashery is for farming, so perfect. Okay. Get that all dug out. I didn't. No, I did designate it. It's just flashing. Blends in with the rock. How are things looking down in the old copper pit? My miners seem a little busy, actually. It's the giant channel job, isn't it? That's what they're doing. That is not what they're doing. Where the hell are my miners? Fucking layabouts. It has started raining. This cabbie pup is starving. Yeah, they'll do that. This bedroom floor is looking a little messy. How are we doing for cabinets? I don't have as many as I thought, so let's fix that. Because we do have a coffer order, so it's just cabinets that we'd need. Doors, coffers. Let's replace this with a repeat order to make cabinets. And then suspend the coffers. My Hammerlord is grown attached to a silver warhammer. That's perfect, because silver is one of the best hammer materials in the game. Now, I wonder if the goblins will send another attack in the spring. This wood furnace is almost dug out. Apparently, he's just going to call it quits in the very last rock. Thanks, man. Masterpiece brass ring. Holy shit, we're going to be a billionaire. Maybe a dillionaire would make more sense. A dwarf millionaire. This floor is so dangerously close to being done. Whoops. Man, then we'll have soap. The soap's unrelated to this, but those are two separate facts. This is almost done. Semicolon, we will have soap. I have a lot of hatch covers. I made the hatch covers are from my POW plan, which didn't work. So I suppose something I need to dwell on is how to get rid of these trolls. I need to dump this. And then that should free up this floor tile so I can finish it and it'll stop fucking flashing on me. Okay, that guy's digging it for me there. Build furnaces, wood furnace. Make a wood furnace out of limestone, perfect. And then this is the ashery, which they have not dug out yet. Okay. My ranger's grown attached to a bronze crossbow, that's fine. Oh, we have to dig a garbage chute, don't we? I'm going to issue a giant dump order here because I don't like the rocks on the bridges. It just looks gaudy. Yeah. It'll take a hell of a long time to dump that, though. Those are boulders. Yeah, I'm not sure why I dug this. I think I fucked it up when I dug it out last time. I just forget how. Naturalist is visiting. Okay. Are my scholars scholarizing? Because I did appoint you guys to be scholars. Spring has arrived. That's good. This worries me. This worries the shit out of me. There's a hole right above the crushing room. Build construction floor. Gabbro. Fucking tree roots just leaving holes in my trap room. Somebody just got promoted to glazer. I don't like that. That's a terrible job. We're not even in Glazield. You know what? Let's smooth this. Let's smooth around the door here. Is my engraver, like, good at his job yet? Because I would like I have a bunch of okay engravers. 5s and 6s. Well, hello. That's masonry. This is stone detailing. Got a little excited there. Why are you... You're the chief medical dwarf. That's why you're not masoning things right now. Okay. Stone detailing. Yeah, we've got some 6s. All right, take these 3s off. Everybody under 5 isn't allowed to be a stone detailer anymore. 5s and 6s kind of stand a chance to make some decent shit. A talented engraver. Yeah, so let's start engraving things. Commit these changes. We have 12 idlers, so yeah, we can start to issue some decorative engravings. Engrave the whole dining hall. Need you to engrave the entirety of the tavern here. And we can also engrave all our temples. Well, those are fortifications, so just engrave the floor. That's another temple. Nobody goes to that temple. I really need to fill that up with tables and chairs or something, just for the aesthetics of it. Dining hall. We can engrave the Temple of Healing. Hopefully it'll be things like pictures of people falling to their death in the canyon. Holy shit, I hope someone actually engraves that. This is a picture of a man slamming into a gabbro floor. His foot is exploding. He is grimacing. Oh, that's weird. Those are... constructed floors, which you cannot engrave, so never mind. All right, some massive engrave jobs going out. Let's continue to dig. That's as far as we get to dig, otherwise we're going to bust into that stairwell, which, if I remember, goes down to the dangerous cave where an olm attacked us. A giant olm. All right, yep, we just got a lot of work waiting for not a lot of people right now. Which is weird that I have so many idlers. After a little more dead time, we might just... Grown attached to a silver warhammer. Good to hear, man. Why is... Oh, because he's an I think... My scholar's actually able to dig, so he's helping out there. Just pawing at the dirt with his bare hands. I want that ashery, please, so we can get some soap. You'd think ashery is A, but it's Y. What the hell do I build with A? Nothing. That's weird. Normally the hotkeys are, need empty barrel. Okay. All right, because I've been making pots. That's fine. Okay, wooden barrel. And then we also need room for a soap workshop, which I suppose the stylish place to put it would be down in the hospital wing. But next to the well's good, because then people can take it to bathe with. What the hell does a soap workshop look like, though? Perfect. You can enter from here. There we go. That really cut down the idlers. Engraving up a storm, I'm sure. A big concern for me right now, though, is getting this trade depot squared away. Man, this needs to be binned up so it's easier to haul the crafts. Max bins. Where the hell are all my bins going? I'm making the barrels right now. Whoop. Out of slate and a Seguro rib barrel. And a wood bucket, which we have plenty of. So then we can make our soap. Cavi sow has been found dead, starved to death. That's fine. I don't think they're even mature enough to grind up for tallow, unfortunately. Cavi boy starving, that's great. Let me make sure. Zone only fishing, all right. I just wanted to make sure nobody was fishing on the surface. Very dangerous. Spring is here. I think we found out in the last few streams, though, that your migrants come on the second month of a season, so no migrants yet. When they do arrive, though, we'll double check the I suppose we put the garbage dump here outside the gates. At the same time, though, it's not that hard to walk to the old dump. I don't feel like digging out a garbage shaft today, so that's what we'll do. The stray hen has been missing for a week. That's weird. Actually, I have all this copper. Do I have orders to smelt it, or am I just sitting on the tetrahedrite? Because I think tetrahedrite should also be giving me silver. Make brass, smelt tetrahedrite. Okay, so never mind. I think we're still swimming in coal. Bars are as follows. Still a shitload of copper. I think it's almost time to risk going into the cave for that silver. I don't know. We're making so much money with the brass. Check our stone supply. Because we have 160 tetrahedrite and 151 coal in reserve. So we're doing just fine. Construction inactive. What the fuck? Potash making or lime making? Well, let's fix that. Potash making or lime making? Sort by military status, which I did. Military off-duty, juveniles, alright. So everybody up here. I have potash makers. You're a digger right now. God damn it. Who's idle? You're a master suturer. There should be enough people to build these workshops. I think I just have way too many people in the town assigned to be a miner. But when there's mining to be done, I'm glad I have them, so it's the price I have to pay. Carpenter's still stumbling around. I'm kind of waiting for him to just starve to death, that crazy carpenter. Because he's never going to get better. They're starting to engrave the tavern. That's good. How are we doing for the value of our town? Created wealth, 786,472 dwarf bucks. I think once we get around to like 1 million, that's when things will really start to pick up for Canyon Brew. 1 million might also be the requirement for the outpost liaison to give a shit about her town. Maybe not, though. Am I out of leather? I suspended it. Good. I didn't want to accidentally use up all the leather. On that note, though, I suppose we can also just buy a bunch of leather. How are we doing here in the kitchen? Shitload of stuff to cook and brew still. Beer supply starting to worry me a little bit. It's mainly because we've been cooking the wine into things. Let's turn that off. Look at all this tallow. Wonderful. Animals. Some beak dogs. Can we butcher these? Oh, man. A tame bush tit. Not for long. Apparently I can't butcher this. A lamb, which I can't. Oh, unavailable. It's flagged as unavailable. Why are these turkey heads? Did I lock the door? No, never mind. They're just not available for ownership. Ah, man, I took too long of a break from the game. I forget what I'm doing. I think what we need to do is make about 1,000 bins based on the way that workshop stockpile's looking. Oh, we don't need to make these barrels, by the way, now that we have the ashery. The soapmaker's workshop hasn't been dug out. For how many people are assigned the mining task, we're having some logistical problems here. Masterpiece brass ring. I think everything he makes is a masterpiece. I'm concerned that this guy's eating in the jail. It shouldn't be that beautiful of a room. I was confined. I feel so isolated. Nope, he's actually under arrest. Let's check our justice system. Disorderly conduct. No sentence pending. No sentence pending. 99 days in prison. Holy shit. Yeah, that guy's going to be out of commission for a while. For violating the production order of the mayor. Okay. So that, well, hello, Elven Caravan. The merchants need a trade depot to unload their goods. Oops. I forgot we deleted it to clear it out. I can unfuck that in time for the humans. Not a lesson I'd want to learn on the Dwarf Caravan. So it looks like we won't be doing business with the elves this year. I have really bad luck with the caravans. Maybe, oh no, wait, they don't have wagons, so they'll just kind of linger. So I might be able to trade with the... What the fuck is this doing on the ground still? I issued a dump order months ago. 2 months ago. Are you built yet? Still waiting on that masonry order. This is done. Make lie. I think. Make light and ashery. 1 bar of ash and a bucket. So yeah, we can't make it until the furnace is done. I've inspired you to recreate Zion. It sounds like a tall order. Just channeling this out took forever. Technically not done, actually. Let's get back to work. Huh. It's actually an order right here that needs to be filled. Now, why was there a dude there? Who are these people? That was weird. I really like the bridges. It's my favorite part. A lot of people have come and complimented the town. I haven't gotten around to installing Stone Sense yet because I'm curious how this looks in Stone Sense. Oh, the soap maker's workshop is finally being carved out. Masterpiece pigtail paper sheet. Man, I'm just making wonderful, wonderful scrolls. Forged copper helm has been completed. I think even if it's equipped, we can check our stock screen. Unfortunately, apparently clothes and cloaks show up under armor. So this menu's basically illegible. How many mechanisms do you think I have? I think I've had a mechanisms order outstanding for a very long time. There we go. They're starting to bin up the stockpile for me, but I still need to get rid of those fucking trolls. First things first, let's figure out a way to get those cages out of here. Type. If I was a cage, where do you think I'd be under? Animals. Trolls. Are trolls here? Jackals. Jackalmen. Giant opossums. Bats and batmen. How often does stuff fall off my bridges? Nobody's ever fallen off a bridge before. They, if I'm correct, they'll never purposely fall off a bridge unless they dodge. So unless people start fighting on the bridge, that can't happen. And because, there we go, disable all animals. Because I've made all my barracks enclosed with doors, is they never train out in the sidewalk, so the fighting never spills out into the bridges. Now, why is one of the barracks doors not there? That's weird. I've had a couple of people have nervous breakdowns, and unfortunately, they don't jump off the bridge. I'm actually a little impressed that whenever there's a traffic jam on the bridge, nobody falls to their death. It's like, look at this. This is a lot of people. I've also had like my whole military march across the bridge at the exact same time, and they didn't jump off the bridge. The mirrors imposed a ban on certain exports. If you put a ban on brass crafts, gonna drop a fucking drawbridge on you. The export of low boots is prohibited. That guy's just got boot fever still. That's fine. I don't know how we're going to be able to put up with that order, sir, but we'll manage. We'll try our best. Now, good lord, what if they take them out of the cages? Okay, good. They're just hauling him away. I don't know where to. Actually, this is really bad if all the trolls get let out at the exact same time. Oh, because this other... They're multiple stockpiles, so they're just moving them to a stockpile that's just for trolls. Okay. I would really like to make a stockpile under the bridge, but it's not letting me. It's like it knows. It knows that I'm going to try to kill people. Masterpiece brass scepter, thank you. You can't... If only I could just stab them through the cage. Could I please get a fucking mason to build this wood furnace? It's been a month. I'm just trying to make a soap. A soap workshop. Which I don't think I actually issued the order for yet. I did not. A soap maker's workshop. A bucket out of slate. Perfect. Well, that guy with the fractured soldiers did get back to work. Good for him. I wonder if maybe I should try to make some traction benches. No, my mechanic's in jail. It's best if we don't. How's the cabinet situation looking, though, for this slum floor? Not that great, but it's getting fucking messy, so let's just do it anyway. What is it? BH for container? You betcha. Not as many containers either. Definitely have a furniture deficit here. Oh, exactly identical coffers and cabinets. Perfect. I think we're very low on doors. Yeah, needs a door. I have a lot of people assigned to masonry, I think. They're just not doing their fucking job. Too many people doing too many different things. For the most part, it looks like we've drained all the copper from this. So we can take a little break until we go down to the next floor and try to find more. Masterpiece grass crown, of course. Yeah, there's 10 idlers, though. Just need to give our town a bit of a break so we can design things and finish things. Yeah, this floor can't be built until they move that one arrow. It's annoying. Is that a lead statue? It's a slate statue of a moon snail. What? Can't look at it until I install it. That sucks. This can't be right. Let's go back to therapist. Where are my fucking masons? I only have 2 masons. Mystery solved. Holy shit. I guess that is the problem. There's 131 dwarves in the town, but almost 2/3 of them in the army. 26 kids. Fucking what a drain on my economy. And I'm just gonna deactivate my military so they can help out. There. Those guys should all go back to civilian life. Yep. If there's any masons hiding in there. Actually, if there are masons hiding in my military, we can activate them. Military off duty. There you are. Oh, right. It's because this guy's my chief medical dwarf. But, Jesus Christ, he's got a 20 in diagnosis. That's all he can do, though, is diagnose you, so. Mother working, yep, that, whatever. So, yeah, I suppose we can do this is we can just take them off duty. They can help out every now and then. And taking them off duty, I think, gives them time to pray and shit. Which should keep them happy. The engravings aren't very high quality, so it's not helping the fortress value very much. Soon we'll be at the point where we can just engrave the sidewalks. Just the whole fucking town will be engraved. Especially if I can get some... if I get a legendary engraver, he's going to be engraving the sidewalk. That's just going to be his life's work. Dig some stairs down in preparation for the next mining floor. Channel. There. Boop. I don't think my miners are free, but that'll give them something to do. Maybe they'll find another copper deposit down there. I have all these masons, but nobody's masoning. These people are very thirsty. That worries me. Let's call it quits on the scroll rollers, fellas. Crafts. Just make scrolls until that job gets canceled. Make wooden bolts. Well, there's... solves the mystery of where the wood was going. Although I think maybe all my carpenters went crazy. Okay, are you done? You look done. Yes. Okay, one. I can make like 30 soap, so that'll last a very long time. Oh, they're starting to engrave the farming temple. He's already given up. He saw me engrave it. I'm making a break for it. The trade depot is done. My broker's the mayor. That'll be hard. But I think he's getting very good at broker stuff, so. Where in the world are you going and what are you doing when you get there? What is this? Where the hell are you going? He's just a doctor. I think he was maybe just here to visit the library then. If his designation is doctor. Doctor. The B is for bargain. Looks like we got this top floor channeled out. Huh, I can't tell if these guys are leaving or if they're dragging their ass to my trade depot finally. I think I need more bins because I still don't see any bins in the trading stockpile. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fucking do that. I saw that. My finger slipped. I almost dismantled the carpenter's workshop. There's tetrahedrite down there. That's good. So that would mean that they're doing very well for themselves. That temple's getting engraved. Merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. They won't have any metal. I think I'm just not going to talk to them. Did I butcher those beak dogs? Ready for slaughter. Do I have a butcher shop? Or is that in the old fortress? That's a butcher shop right there. Huh. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh. This is a perfect spot for a garbage dump. If it doesn't, it'll cut through the warehouse. Yep. Hey, Will. Yeah, I started to upload some of my older streams over Christmas because there's a bunch of my streams that aren't uploaded to YouTube, and also I didn't have time on Christmas to do other videos. But I should be back to my old schedule now. Oh, yep, there's definitely copper on this floor. My trader cancels store item in stockpile. Horrified. Huh. That might be a problem. There's been surprisingly few nervous breakdowns. Engraved a masterpiece. Good for you. Where is that? It's one of these. One of these should be a masterpiece. Exceptionally designed, finely designed, superiorly designed. Is it exceptional? Holy shit, this is a carving of someone falling to the bottom of the canyon. Engraved on the floor is an exceptionally designed image of Onget Beach Relics, the Dwarf by Irvad Agebel. Onget Beach Relics is falling. The artwork relates to the collision of the Dwarf Onget Beach Relics with an obstacle in Canyon Brew in the late spring of 249. Oh, I think that might be the person with both broken shoulders. Well, I hope they don't come in here to worship the god of fortresses. They'll be reminded of that fact. Just like that engraving of Justin. No, that was a statue. Justin and the Spiders. Some very passive-aggressive artwork in dwarf culture. Well, time to start ripping out all this copper. Just kind of dig around it and then dig deep. Huh. I've been fighting a lot of dwarves wearing armor that serve the goblins, but I feel like maybe my next squad should be swords dwarves, but how am I going to get sword dwarves? They'll just instinctively pick up the hammers. They said I had a soothing voice. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it like that. No, that's not true, I think. Was it Fat Cow? Somebody said they fall asleep when they listen to me. Just coming from Fat Cow, it maybe was meant as an insult. The tetrahedrite's coming in. It's a shame I can't assign a work. Can I assign a workshop profile to multiple workshops? Because I kind of want a third forge and have them both share the copper orders, but maybe that isn't in the cards. Maybe I can't do that. How's that ashery? Nobody's ashing. Now, why is that? Wood burning, that's why. Only one person in the entire town burns wood. If you're idle, you get to burn wood. You're drinking, you're not doing anything. You're hauling shit. Literally idle. Literally idle. Also idle. You're also idle. Well, congratulations to all of you. You now get to, oh shit. Please don't tell me my entire fucking town. I put all these people in charge of soaping. No, never mind. There we go. Yeah, nobody in my town can actually make soap. Is anybody? I swore some legendary soap ears moved in. Oh yeah, we got a couple people in the military, which I suppose we could relieve of duty to make the soap, because it's not like you're making soap all the time. Let's do that. Before we reinstate our military, make sure those guys make soap for us. Oh boy, you've grown to become a dwarven child. You're still a drain on my economy. I don't like that, but I guess we are going to get like 20 free people one day. Soap is a little exciting, though. I think we've only had one other town that had soap, and I think that was maybe the town that was destroyed by the book thief. Bad memories. This floor is getting a little cleaned up at least. Needs empty boxes. Well, fuck you too. How many doors do we have? Not as many as I wanted. I feel we have too many people in our military. We've got a fairly weak economy for 130 dwarves. We have a lot of raw materials. We have a lot of miners. A lot of soldiers. But our finished goods are lacking. Masonry, well, actually, crafts are doing wonderful, so. Not crafts. Let's remove these ramps. Just because the flashing is going to bother me while we dig this floor out. There. I have a lot of legendary miners, though, that's for sure. Where's the hustle? I like to leave it on the hustle and bustle if we're just letting the town soak. Actually, not as many legendary miners as I thought. Got a few people in their teens, but I guess it does take a long time to become a legendary miner. If everybody's helping, if everybody's doing their part. 4 idlers, I mean, the town's doing things. The merchants will be leaving soon. I don't care. We'll trade with the... Where the fuck are my migrants, actually? It's the 2nd month. Masterpiece brass figurine again. Really hope I had that import request set up properly and they just bring a shitload of iron bars for us. Still, though, they would need to bring... How many people in my fucking military? They need to bring like 500 iron bars for me to retrofit my army in iron armor. I mean, I'd appreciate 400 or 500 bars, but not even sure a dwarven caravan can carry that much. Now, I have a very large amount of masons. I have like 6 or 7 masons assigned. My masons' workshops are, they're empty. I think too many fucking people are carrying all these mushroom seeds around. Nobody's slaughtering those? I might not have any butchers on staff, actually. 600 wine. All right, so we're getting more booze. Just, having trouble chipping away at our crops. Let's check our stocks, by the way. For prepared meals. We only have 930 prepared meals. Did I cancel my kitchens? Think I did. That would explain the eggs piling up. Yep. All right. Workshop profile. New order. Prepare a lavish meal forever. There. That should help compact our, especially if we do this. Kitchen. You're now allowed to cook plump helmets. Compress our inventory a little bit, hopefully. A human bard is visiting, but still no monster hunters. Maybe it's because you can't physically get to the cave. We're going to open up the cave. The cave is open, though, because when they attack, the trolls smash the hatch. So you should be able to go down to the cave. Where the fuck are the monster hunters? Did I actually dig all the way down to the next cave? No, I think I gave up. I think I got attacked by an Olm. Masterpiece brass scepter. It is going to be a pain in the ass to haul all that shit over there. Let's get back on top of the bins. Whoops. All right, this is just getting a little out of hand. I am disabling all bins in the master stockpile. There. Should be able to redistribute these bins to where they're needed, specifically in my trading stockpile. Cavibor's starving. Maybe if people would stop moving to my fucking town with these giant guinea pigs. It's a very popular pet for some reason in the mountain homes. The elf merchants have departed, which is for the best. Still a little copper left. I wonder what those gems are. Not that we need to cut gems for our economy, but they are milk quartz. Sure. Oh, there's actually a little overhang on the canyon. We can't have that. That won't do it all. This is definitely a very greedy way to channel it. I hope I don't fuck it up. I think if I chop that tree down, a bunch of logs will fall down and might fucking kill somebody. So I'll try not to chop down that particular tree. Some migrants have arrived. Let's see how many we have here. We're going to go from 131. 154, holy shit. All right, migrant wave. See if we got any goodies. We got a legendary stone crafter. As if I'm not rich enough. A legendary bone carver. Why do these bone carvers keep moving in? A great clothier. Shit other things. Legendary woodcrafter. Great woodcrafter. I could stand to use some woodcrafters, so that's fine. And then no kills to their name. This guy's a competent maceman, which is a little odd. But regardless, we're locking you out until the next full moon. Military alerts. Everybody report to Borough 17, which is the entire town. And we will lock the migrants out at the last possible moment. Now, if I was a new arrival... Others. Merchant. Oh, merchant cage. It was like it belongs to the merchant. Where are the new arrivals? There you are. So a few rangers this month. Then, yeah, just make sure nobody beats him inside. This is the hard part, is when you're following everybody and some migrants just fucking zoom right past you. I issued the order to get indoors, so... I think we're doing just fine. I think everybody made it inside the town. Just hold on one moment. Let me just double check when the full moon is. I always forget, even though this is like the... We've played several years, and several of them are on this fort. All right, it is the second month. The full moon's on the 23rd, so we don't got to keep them locked out for too long. That's good. Forbid passage. That's the only way out of town. Back to work, everybody. Why are you walking all the way there still? It's locked. Then it's like the 24th or the 25th. We can let him in pretty safely. Still no goddamn bins. Oh, we probably don't need 63 bins in there. Holy shit. Let's go with 30. 30 bins is more than enough to carry all the wacky shit I've been building. And you know what? I have the craziest fucking feeling that they're putting crafts down here in the main warehouse, which we don't want. Fucking goofs. Just disable all finished goods. One less thing to worry about. Finished goods. Finished goods. There. Now they should start hauling all our sweet shit up to the surface. Well, not quite the surface. You know what I mean. Is this... Oh, he's making ash. He's made most of it. Make lie. Actually, profile. Make lie. Forever. Just check it at your leisure. And then we'll have a shitload of soap soon. Here come the bins. They should be scooping everything up and dragging it upstairs to the trading stockpile. I hope. Maybe I should make some wheelbarrows. A lot of these stockpiles don't have wheelbarrows assigned to them. The warehouse floor is probably my greatest failing in this fortress. That's when the planning just really fell to shit. I guess also this giant empty part of the town that devolved into a mine shaft as well. Today's the day they change if they're going to change. Native platinum. You've discovered a downward passage. That's terrible news. That better not be a cat. Or sorry, I do want it to be a cat. Zoom. Now, why the fuck would this be going off? Hopefully it's a cat. Hopefully it's a cat and not one of my dudes. Oh, no, actually, one of the migrants could be wandering around. I'm afraid to go in the caverns because we have no armor. But there's a lot of silver and platinum down there. But I think one of the migrants is just on a bit of a hike, a nature walk. All right, it's the 24th and nobody's changed. '25th, just to be safe. I think they transform for sure on the transition between the 2 days, but then they stay transformed for a few days. But I make them stew for a little bit longer just to play it safe. 25th. You're clean. Come on in. I did make this a meeting area. Whoops. Maybe that's why I can't put a stockpile here now that I think about it. That's not the reason? I would really like to just squish all the trolls, but it's not working for some reason. Come on in, new people to my town. We could draft another military squad, but our massive military is not working out. We have no armor. All right, Road of Scroll Rollers. I don't think Road of Scrolls, though. Or, sorry, sheets. But, my fucking lazy scribes don't seem to be making anything. Oh, I see more copper. Well, tetrahedrite. We've got enough silver warhammers. We could probably start making silver crafts if we wanted to. Hey, Fako. Masterpiece pigtail paper sheets. Yeah, we're still making sheets. It's the scroll rollers that we're behind on. Rock scroll rollers. This place is a real metropolis. We're approaching our population cap, actually. Once that happens, we can start to send some of our soldiers out to occupy other towns, and then they'll stay there as citizens. Of course, we need an army strong enough to take over towns. There are no fucking bins here. I need there to be bins. What a weird announcement. It zoomed. Cancels dig channel. Cancels drink. A section of the caverns collapsed. Uh-oh. Somebody might be dead. That is a fuck of a big drop. Ho 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 ho! Yeah, those boys are taking a tumble. They're going on a journey to the center of the earth. Yep. Dead on arrival. Do I have spare coffins? Do we have somewhere to dump your body? Let's find out. Okay. Nope, there's a few. There's a few free tombs for you. Lost a couple people there. Hopefully they weren't too legendary at their job. I'm not sure how I made that collapse in on itself. It's unfortunate. Gotta be careful when you channel. I mean, I'm not. I think the bulk of casualties in Canyon Brew has been to channeling accidents. Is there anything else above me? Just tree leaves and shit. I can't figure out why the fuck the bins aren't going into the stockpile for the trade goods. I'm not sure where they're taking the bins. They're just leaving them there. They're just sitting idle down there. Shit. Might be filling up these too. Peachwood. What do you think is in these? Blocks of coal, maybe? Somebody drag that body away before it starts scaring everybody. Thank you. Masterpiece brass figurine, man. Holy shit, we're going to be able to buy out the whole fucking Dwarven caravan, like I said several times. But we're getting a lot of brass goods. Hard part, I think, is going to be hauling it all to the trade depot if we can't get this bin situation sorted out. Looks like he hit the ground so hard his socks shot off. Because I don't think that's where the body was. Looks like all of his clothes just exploded off of him. Pigtail mittens. Guess it might get a little cold down in the canyon. Very breezy. I mean, technically, if I chop this down, I could cave in the whole thing, but it might fucking suck people off the bridges. Give us some more casualties that I don't want to deal with. Well, starting to have some wood trouble down at the carpenter's workshop, so let's get to chopping. That'll do. Oh, no, that's what I did. Is this hatch prevents you from attacking the trade depot? Okay, did I lock this? Is this the is this the problem? I did lock this. Which I guess we would only unlock it when the trade caravan arrives. Good thinking, my brain. Looks like last time me didn't fuck up. Just need to get these fucking things bundled up in their bins like they should. Cooked a masterpiece. Ah, well, you know, I'm not really... That floor's done. This floor's taking forever. You know, the reason the mining's coming so slow is maybe all my miners have slowly been killed by cave-ins. Oops. Are we doing okay here? I mean, we've got the lye order on repeat. Let's see, then, if he's been making lye. We should be able to start making some soap. Make soap from tallow. Oh, we don't have any jugs. We need jugs. Make scrolls. Repeat. You need to make rock jugs. Well, probably not that many. Just 10. You know, I think to keep things a little tidy, I'm going to dig a giant stone stockpile right at the... These aren't necessarily the front gates per se, but they are gates. They go to the cemetery and the trade depot. I guess these kind of are the main gates in a sense. There. That'll help with some dumping, you know, tidy up the caverns that we've mined. And it's actually kind of close to these workshops, and then it can also feed into this stockpile for us. Yeah, this is like the upper entrance, which goes to the old town. Doesn't really go anywhere, though. Goes to the surface, but technically this is the main gate. Just enjoy the organic nature of the town. Because after all the preparation we had with the drawbridges and shit in the old town, is we ended up using just this like little sally port. Because for the most part, you don't go outside. I mean, except right now where everybody and their fucking mother's going outside to get the logs. But just scholars shimmy through our trap corridor. That's about it. I think we can put our military back on duty. There. They're in great shape experience-wise. I mean, they're not all masters of their crafts, but they're doing very well. I just realized these people don't have any cabinets or coffers. These bedrooms are a fucking mess. Speaking of, this guy just got promoted to Hammerlord. No, never mind. They're shifting from civilian to military life. I'm actually surprised there's so few idlers with those migrants. See, there's some rocks here that haven't been dumped. What the fuck is going on? Looks like the engraved jobs got sorted out for the most part. This one's not engraved yet, actually. Oh, looks like those people actually survived the fall. Holy shit, or maybe they got hit by some dirt. What the hell is this? Dwarven child withdraws from society. Just what I fucking need. Possessed a baby. Actually, I just realized all my soap makers in the fucking army. And I redrafted them before I actually made the soap. No pots apparently yet, or jugs. He's claimed a workshop. Hopefully that doesn't break the queue. He's already on his way to get the ingredients. That dwarf baby's going to finish his thing in no time. So... Oh, not a lot happening in Canyon Brew these days, unfortunately. We'll at least get to visit the Dwarven merchant when he arrives. It's pretty much the highlight of today's stream. Unfortunately, we'll probably end right afterwards, which means that the next stream will also be waiting around all year for the Dwarven caravan to come back. It's a weird little wall here I don't like. Bye. Oh, if only I had iron on this map. Because we're finding a lot of minerals. They're just shitty ones. Shitty for military stuff. Hopefully we can just export all this brass, even as a gift. Should make us very popular back home. Just trying to enamor some dwarves to form a hillocks around me. See, there's a cabinet. Just some bum needs to go pick up their clothes. This room's been tidied up for the most part. How are my holidays? Pretty uneventful. My family's not big on holidays. It's just my parents and myself. But I spent some time with them over the holidays. It was fine. What is this? Digging designation canceled. Dampstone located. Am I digging over my own water channels here? That's just a little pond. Nothing to worry about there. There. All right, we've undesignated the army again. No jugs. Got the lie, just no fucking jugs. Damp stone again. Yeah, I'm just going to get it spammed with a couple announcements as they dig around that pond. Is this dirt? Am I digging through dirt? Yes, I am. I guess we are right near the surface. No, actually, we're too deep. That's weird that this is a soil deposit. Because there's... Oh, never mind. This is clay. See, I guess it does make sense that this is soil. Okay. That's fine then. Clean your fucking room up. I did not install that cabinet just for show. Jesus Christ. Whose bedroom is this? This is the bedroom of Urvad Edgigmabil, who I think he made a legendary bracelet today, you lazy fuck. And Cogsack Imikfath, both miners. Come clean up your fucking socks and shirts and hats. Savages. Man, that carpenter is having a nervous breakdown. I'm surprised he still hasn't died, though, of thirst. I guess he's just sane enough that he can go get drunk and eat. Also, I'm really confused that nobody's moving into the, I don't have a single monster hunter. Let's check the barriers of stopping. Boxes and bags in common area. They desire 10 goblets. Maybe I should put one there. Rented rooms. Yeah, there's no... Citizens and long-term residents only. Yeah, nobody's... Wait a second. Maybe I have some sort of mandate where I'm not letting people move in. Mix food. What is mix food? No, oh yeah, you're allowed to mix your food. Workshop orders. Auto loom all thread. Use any cloth. Auto collect. Auto. Auto cut gems. Holy shit. How did I never notice that before? What is... Amazing. I can just make a gem cutter's workshop now and they'll cut everything under the fucking sun for me. Oh. All right, this can be another forge. Oh, there we go. Dug that one out wrong. Now, if I was a gem cutter, where would I want to live? Right here. He can auto-cut gems to his heart's content. Let me make sure that'll fit, though. The jeweler's workshop. Yep, that'll work. Not that. There. That is where the gem cutter will live. Do I even have gem cutters on the staff? G for gem cutter. Glazing, gem cutting, and gem setting. I have 2. I have a legendary gem cutter who I have unfortunately drafted into my military. You know what, fella? No. I am relieving you from your military duty. Lycott Stintham. Does it tell me what squad you're in? He's in the Cobalt Infamy. That's a shitty squad. Deal. Lycott. The Cobalt Infamy. That's Cobalt Chastity. Cobalt Infamy is this one. Okay. Gem Cutter, you're relieved. There's no militia commander here. Farmer. Mercenary. And this trader farmer. Guess we can just fill out these squads. Replace the people that we lost on the raid. Siege operator. There. Not a cat person myself. I'm allergic. Although I'm actually a little allergic to dogs, so I'm pretty much allergic to animals in general. Not an animal person. So that gem cutter should be relieved from his military station, and now he should be free to just cut gems to his fucking heart's content. Why does that guy look weird? Who is this guy? He is a messenger. Now, I don't actually know what to do with messengers. Probably shouldn't zoom in because I always zoom all the way out just wrong. But what the fuck does a messenger look like? He's just this excited fellow holding a letter. Message for you. That looks like the proper zoom level. Now, how the hell do you think I use my messenger? I think nothing can be done. Becoming the capital. Actually, that's asking too much. Architecture, desired 10,000, current 121,000. Offerings, desired 7,500, current 0. If I offer too much to the caravan, that might make me become the capital. And that might be a little too much nobility at once. I don't think I'm ready to handle a king. I can barely handle the mayor and his love of boots. Still not a single fucking bin in the trading depot. What the hell? They're hauling them away somewhere. Did I, are you guys off duty? Yep. Silly thing is, I didn't even have to fire that guy from the military. He could have been just off duty cutting gems. Oops. Is that brass? That's copper, isn't it? Yeah, those are copper bars. Copper bars, that's zinc. And the very bright is obviously silver. Yeah, all these fucking bins are going in here. Max bins 154. I caught you. I fucking caught you. You don't need that many. There. The mystery of the bin thief has been solved. Where's my metalworking district? I have a feeling my craftsman workshop is literally filled up with brass crafts and now we can't get any work done. What is this? Why did it pause? Dampstone located again. Are you guys still working on that fucking... Oh, never mind. That's right under the... Right under the waterway. That's going to be a pain in the tit. Everybody's hauling logs. Appreciate the help. Hey there. Playing some Fortress mode. These damp stone designations are going to really slow things down. They're trying to dig around it. Not going very well because it's every tile. There. That should be all the damp stone, so now I can just dig. Were you fighting an aquifer? No, I don't have aquifers enabled. Too much of a time sink. Oh, that little kid was making stuff. Roborakath Nenocast. A jagged alpaca bone right gauntlet. Neat. Probably going to sell that. Stupid dwarf baby. Alpaca bone gauntlet. Just want to be Thanos, I guess. I could put some gems on that for you. Okay, I see you. I see you. And maybe children just don't clean up. Military's off duty. We should be able to make that soap now. Where the How do I still not have any tallow soap matte producing globs? Where are my jug producers? Do I not have any stone crafters? There are several jugs. Huh. I wish both gauntlets was a single job. Then you'd get much cooler artifact gear. Tallow. The tallow has to be in a jar already, though, doesn't it? Otherwise... Otherwise, how the hell do I have tallow in the first place, right? It needs to go into a jug. Oh, no! Are you idiots? Oh, they cooked all the tallow, didn't they? Son of a bitch. Tallow's cookable. Ugh. It was probably, the only reason it was adding up is probably because I had all my kitchen suspended for a couple years. Well, there goes our dreams of soap. That was a lot of tallow we had stockpiled too. I had like 30 tallow laying around. Oh boy. Well, I guess now we're just waiting for the merchants to arrive. Summer should be here soon, along with the summer migrants and the human caravan. Now that I solved the mystery of the bin thief, does this correct the... No, it does not. Okay, P stone. This stone stockpile. Tidy things up a little bit. We have a lot of stone laying around. Can you get tallow from cats? I guess there's a few things I need to thin out anyways, aren't there? Animals. That stray grizzly bear would probably give us a lot of tallow. And you know what? We're not going to... We're not going to train him or anything, so let's just get him out of here. Let me just check therapist, make sure we have a butcher. I have 5 people that are capable of butchering, so... And the military's off duty, so they should all help. Masterpiece brass crown, man, if we... It is going to take forever to get all our brass stuff to the traders, but... Now the problem, you know what? We'll just suspend the kitchens again. That way the tallow won't sneak away on us. Petitions available, finally. These people just want to move in and dance around and shit. Okay, let's talk. Oh, I don't... Oh, what is this? The status of Sota Crazy Swallow. Wants to reside in my town for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors. I think this person might be a prostitute. Sure, man. Anything goes in Canyon Brew. Tisha stabbed bloods. No, get out. I've already got old Crazy Swallow. Probably sounds cooler in Dwarvish. Sorry, I didn't suspend the kitchen. I just suspended the prepare food order. They should auto render the fat. Just can't get my butchers a spare moment to kill anything. How are things coming along down in the old cave? The hell is that thing? Is that a fly or something? Whatever it is, it's gone. That was weird. Maybe somebody dropped an egg by accident. So what's with the channel? Oh, this is just a giant canyon I've dug in the center of my town. Since the procedural name for my town was Canyon Brew, so I just dug a very large hole. Then they live on the sides of the canyon. Almost done finally after all these years, too. I'm not going to risk the cave, and I might wing too many people. Damn bins won't get moved out of these stockpiles, so probably filled up with things. Maybe if I make another batch of bins. I just cannot figure it for the life of me. Why the hell these bins aren't going to the stockpile here? There's got to be another stockpile somewhere that's stealing my bins. But it can't be this one. Nobody's allowed to use these bins. Maybe these guys haven't hit their limit of 20 bins each yet. That might be the problem. Oh, there's that fucking thing again. Damn it, I missed it. Not pausing it quickly enough. Hup. Oh, come on. Gotcha this time. What the hell are you? You are a damselfly. I try not to use quantum stockpiles too much. The only one I use is my garbage dump, really. Sometimes I'll quantum stockpile my stone just to clean the hallways up, but other than that, I don't use them. Another good fluorotetrahedrite. Okay. Yeah, really need to talk to that dwarven caravan today. Only 6 months to go, 5 months to go. The hell are you carrying? What is that? Would be a giant D. Oh, you're probably... Probably dragging something along that's under orders to be butchered. Still no tallow showing up. It's because nobody's butchering them. Like, have you butchered those beak dogs that I gave you orders to butcher? No, that was a long time ago. What is with my job list here? Detail, dig, store them in stockpiles. Play, make, believe. Look how many kids I have. Make rock jugs. Make scroll rollers. Mash plant into slurry. A craft dwarf is in charge of that, apparently. Christ. Town's getting a little too unwieldy, though. I'm too lazy to go into therapist and double check all the labors. That'd be a surefire way to fix my town, but make soap with screw press and seed paste? I don't have any rock nuts to make seeds. We don't need soap, luckily. It's not like the fortress is going to fall apart if we don't get some soon, but I was hoping to get some preemptive soap. Things kind of didn't pan out, though. Just where are these damn bins going? I should just follow a bin. As soon as he makes a bin and someone comes to get it, I'm just going to follow it. The hell were you taking that thing? So wheelbarrow, what the hell's in it? It's got bins in it. Where the fuck are you off to? He's doing it. He's going to put it in the warehouse. There's no bins allowed in the warehouse, though. What the fuck? All right, I tried to meet you halfway on this stockpile. Not only am I disabling... Like, not only... There's no finished... What the fuck? You're not supposed to put any finished goods. You're not... Why would you be putting bins in here if there's no finished goods allowed? What in the hell? I don't understand. Is a bin furniture? It is. Jesus Christ. Slippery bins are just everywhere. Thank you. But if it's being stored here, shouldn't they grab it right away for the trading stockpile? Ugh. That was a real noodle scratcher. I don't think this is going to be a magma fort. I think this is just going to be a pretty ho-hum fort. I just wanted to get a military and absorb some hillocks, maybe get promoted to a barony. But I think if we have a couple more streams where nothing happens in Canyon Brew, we'll just wrap it up and switch over to adventure mode. This floor is done for the most part. There's a couple tetrahedrite deposits here, but... I don't feel like doing too much more exploratory digging here. I suppose a pretty badass way to end Canyon Brew, though, would be to get a pump stack and pump magma up to fill up the bottom of the canyon. That would take a very long time. But then, when people... There we go. They're starting to butcher the animals now. Is that guy okay? What the hell is wrong with him? Her left hand is fractured and her right hand is fractured. What the fuck? You couldn't have hurt yourself training, because that's not what they do. The doctor will come get you. Are both your hands fractured, actually? Left and right. That is weird. Probably too happy about your life in Canyon Brew, so you started clapping until you shattered your hands. All right. I see people with bins. I think it's happening. I think we're finally putting them where they belong. Okay, this person's carrying a bin. I want to see where they take it. Do I have a bone doctor? I'm not sure. Ugh. Think I might actually use up a lot of that soap scrubbing the vomit off my floor. Oh, not in the furniture stockpile. I'm losing my fucking mind here. You can stack crafts in a bin. What is going on? Change settings. What in the fuck? I'll enable just bins. I've never seen this before. Normally the bins sort themselves out very easily. Oh. A human caravan from Biro Danthas hath arrived. I'll be sure to wow them with my crafts. Most importantly, we can open up the trading hatch. Unlock it. It's probably all rusty. It's been there for like a year. I think he's only outlawed boots. Yep, low boots. Set priority. I'm not sure which ones. Okay, so let me try this. This is priority 7. This is priority 6. I did that completely backwards, didn't I? I think that should do it. So he should chisel them out in order. Uh-oh. They're gonna channel them at the same time. Someone's gonna fall to their death. Yeah, this is gonna be a disaster. Never mind. Merchants have arrived and are unloading their goods. Let's send the merchant to trade. Apparently my mayor is picking mushrooms right now. He's a busy bee. They have a lot of meat this year for some reason. I'm fucking so upset I can't get bins in that trading stockpile for some reason. Because I have a bunch of bins. That is a lot of merchants. Maybe they're very happy at all the free stuff I gave them over the years. It's like they should just be able to grab all these figurines and toy boats and shit, put them in a bin, then it'll be easier to haul to the trading depot, but I don't know what went wrong. Because there's bins here that just aren't doing anything. Well, we'll just remove bins from this stockpile. Had a few people die there. Let's try this reserve bins thing. Okay, that's that. Instruments, toys, figurines, amulets, scepters, crowns, rings, earrings, bracelets, large gems, totems. That should do it. And we've got a medical emergency here. Hopefully my doctor wasn't one of the fucking people that got knocked the fuck out. Holy shit! Someone dropped some earrings on the ground. Excellent work, you piece of shit thief. These people need to be taken away. Stop taking their clothes. At least drag them to the damn hospital. A couple of these people aren't dead yet. Oh, that might sort itself out in the coming years. Mayor's busy trading at least. What do you got for me this year, fellas? Not a single iron bar, you worthless fucks. You know what? No. If you're not even going to have any ore, no. Get out of my town. Melt iron anvils? I need so much iron. I don't think that's a good... I don't want to micromanage all that. Fortunately, everybody coming to clean up here is getting horrified. Is this guy bleeding out or something? Her right lower leg is fractured. Her left lower leg is mangled beyond recognition. Her right foot is fractured. Her right knee... Oh, Jesus Christ. Both your knees are fucked up. Tekid fence carries is dead? Most shocking. Yeah, they have to keep walking over these fucking dead people because nobody's taking them away for some reason. Did I disable corpse hauling on like my entire town? No, I did not. Oh yeah, so we've lost about 7 dwarves to cave-ins. My military's off duties. Recovering wounded 67 people. These people should be in the hospital. Oh, did I disable the hospital or something weird? No, they're in there. Build caskets. We already have a designated graveyard. Maybe it's full. It is. That's the problem. I can fix that. Burial receptacle is N. There. The graveyard being here made a lot more sense before people started dying in the canyon. Hindsight's 2020, though. Well, just avert your eyes as I drag these dead bodies up the stairs. Everybody's suddenly inclined to go help out at the bottom of the mine. Well, hospitals are going to be getting a real workout. I'm not even sure if we're doing good for set hospital information. Got a bunch of thread and cloth, and actually you're doing great, except for the soap. Make soap from tallow. Perfect. That's fine. It's been a while since we had nervous breakdown. We can drag some dead bodies through the whole place. Ideally, we get these coffins placed. The coffins need to be designated as tombs, though. Well, not designated as tombs. Those are for nobles. They need to be marked for burial. So... And now everybody suddenly feels inclined to help fill up the stone stockpile. There's other things. There we go. Mechanic has slipped into depression. Man, they were in jail for 3 months. Then you see one dead body. Oh man, somebody got way too much sun. Just threw up all over here. Let's just let's remove the stockpile for now. Everybody suddenly feels compelled to do their fucking civic duty when there's other things going on. No. People fell because I had a cave-in. And then the cave-in hit a bridge and knocked everybody off. Wouldn't be the first time I lost people to a cave-in. How's the 3D mod come along? Armac Vision? I don't play with Armac Vision, so I'm not sure. I think they're working on VR support for it right now. What is the fucking hold up here? This is the most frustrating part, is when you're about to fix a problem and suddenly nobody's doing it. Oh, there comes a coffin. Like, just build these coffins. Yeah, I gotta haul some other stuff first. Now they suddenly feel the need to haul the crafts around. Oh boy. Gotta get these things flagged. Here come the coffins. Yeah, definitely a steep learning curve with Dwarf Fortress. Just a few more coffins, I think, and we can deal with the fallout from this particular cave. How many corpses do I got to deal with here? We got to get them out of there before they start to miasma. 1, he just dragged away. 2, 3, 4. 4. A stray cat got clipped by that cave-in. 4 or 5 coffins. So once we get this whole row filled in, we'll have spares again. Beep, beep, entire town. I've got a dead body here. Look out. That's going to scare the shit out of everybody. A scholar is visiting. Maybe he'll write a book about this. Oh, there we go. Those coffins came in. Okay. It's almost time to wrap up for the night. Guess we got to have a little bit of fun there with the dead bodies. Are there fucking any bins here? No, there are not. It's gonna fucking drive me crazy. This is just very frustrating because we've got like 100 brass crafts we have to haul up. But they just refuse to put the things in the bins. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more interesting looking forts I've ever made. I think we just have to abandon this stockpile. That might fix the logic here. Then we'll make another one. Like here. I can't put a stockpile here. What's my next fort idea? I'm a little stumped. I think this will be the last fort I play before I move on to the next game. And then once this fort is destroyed or I decide to retire, we'll explore the world. Because this is like my 6th or 7th fort on this world. So we'll explore the world in adventure mode, and then I'll move on to the next game. I don't play the same game forever. On stream. Finished goods. Okay. So yeah, the plan is get this shit out of the way, then we can put another stockpile on. Because it looks like the problem might just be because it's already a stockpile. I keep trying to like overwrite its logic. It's fucking up. Get those bodies dragged away. You know, for the most part, we did. Somebody's hopefully making soap. Oh, I never built the gem cutter's workshop. I was about to say, I wonder how the gem cutting is going. The automatic gem cutting we found out about today. Answer, terribly. Because we didn't build the actual workshop. These hallways smooth. I have the engravers. I have fairly skilled engravers too. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have too many nervous breakdowns. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Few spare caskets. Okay, that is not in a fucking bin, is it? It's one reason to retire this fortress. Apparently there's some sort of bin allergy that's spreading. Like, these are all bins. These are completely empty bins. Oh, looks like we didn't take care of some of these butchered bodies quick enough. If he's in the kitchen, he's rendering fat. He is. Perfect. You're making soap from tallow on repeat. Love it. Okay. So we have soap. There should be way less infections now. Are you okay? Is that my doctor? You don't look good. I finished up some work. That was satisfying. Seems fine. Disgusted after being nauseated by the sun. All right, that's a problem. Looks like nobody's really getting acclimated to the sun by walking on the bridges. I can't remember if people are going to take the soap and clean up the ground. Yep, this floor is also pretty much done. Well, we can channel this away. Just dig away all the blood. So one way to clean things up. But except for the haunted fucking... Why? Why won't you just put it in a goddamn bin? Let's not use musical instruments or toys. Maybe they were breaking the stacking, but that makes no sense because you would put musical instruments in a stockpile in your tavern. Not totems, things we don't have. Okay, there. Just something with bins in it. That's all I want. That is my Christmas wish. But really, regardless of how this next bin experiment goes, a masterpiece copper helm. Regardless of how this next experiment goes, we're going to wrap it up. You know what? Just for giggles, let's send out another raid. Let's end on a raid. Mighty Ceilings, raid this site. Godspeed. This poor bastard. Is that the one with both knees are broken? Yep. Okay, I think we need more traction benches is the problem here. There's a traction bench right there, though. Nobody's using it. What do you want from me? What's wrong with this person? Lower left leg is mangled beyond recognition. Legs fucked up. Ribs are fucked up. Lung is fucked up. All right, they're probably screwed. Foot and leg, and your one arm. I got a few cripples. Here comes the doctor. Oh, time for surgery. Oh my. Hope we have some soap, because surgery without soap sounds like a terrible idea. Are you sleeping in the bed now? What the fuck is going on here? That looks like a block of soap they're bringing in, so hopefully they can wash you off. Although I think it has to be proactive. Like you can't wash them with soap after the fact. Actually, the soap might remove the infection if they get it. But I know for sure that soap reduces the chance of infection. I'm not sure if you can actually cure an infection with soap. Store item in stockpile. Are you putting the soap in there? Whatever. Masterpiece brass scepter. What do you want to bet? It's still not working. There goes my army. Brave souls. Once they come back, we'll stop for the night. I just realized our summer migrants haven't arrived. Oh, look at that. Not in a bin. Go fuck you. Fucking goddamn it. A little worried about my medical staff, mainly the part where I can diagnose all their problems, but I don't really have any good bone doctors. Speaking of, are you okay? You just dying on the operating table? His left lung is fractured. Oh, here comes the doctor. Set bone. Here we go. Dress wound? I have a petition available. Entertaining. No. I already have people to do that. We got all Crazy Swallow to do that. I think the guy just took some soap to wash himself and then laid down. What a friendly fella. Store item in stockpile. Are you just putting a used bandage in the warehouse? Ridiculous. Suture wound. That's weird. The thread and stuff should have been upstairs in the hospital. Well, let's get you all sutured up. Yeah, I think I need more doctors. Just this one guy trying to keep everybody alive. They seem to be doing pretty well for themselves, though. All things considered, you know. Still kind of fucked up looking. What about you? You're just the whole one side of you is all fucked up? Is this baby in prison? Or is he just hanging out? I played make-believe. I have a feeling that that child is not under arrest. Hammerlord, man, holy shit, this idiot mayor thinks he's gonna fucking arrest my army for not making boots? Good luck with that. A cold case. Disorderly conduct. Hammer Dwarf saw someone. I have a feeling that might have just been like they were training and then mid-swing I canceled their military service. No matter. I think they actually are using that soap to clean up the vomit. And the blood. There you go. Town's in good shape to continue. Let's check the kitchen. We have 24 Droutha tallow. Perfect. 9 goat tallow. 13 bear tallow. 9 mule tallow. That is a lot of fucking soap. Alright, let's make sure there's no butcher orders outstanding. Apparently we can't take the things out of the cage to butcher them, so let's cancel those orders. Once we get everything butchered, we can turn the kitchens back on. Yep, the mystery of the no-bin stockpile continues because it's like a fucking 3x3. How hard is this, fellas? It's not hard at all. Look at that beautiful canyon, though. A lot of people lost their lives to make that canyon. And now children are playing make-believe on their bodies. That's fucking dark. It's not as dark as the one fortress I had where children kept playing make-believe in the tomb. So this is the place to go if you want to play make-believe. Oof, that's fucked up. Yep, that is all cleaned up. Thank you, soap. And oh, that guy with the fucked up lung is still strapped to the operating table. How are we doing for soap? I have 888 out of 750 soap. This thing is at max everything except casts, but apparently splints are just as effective as... Huh. A little low on splints, actually. That might be why some people are crippled. Left upper leg is fractured. This is all fractured. Okay. How can I view you in... Health. Lost the ability to stand. Status. Treatment. The left upper leg needs immobilization. What's the problem? It's a perfectly good traction bench right here. Well, maybe I should build some traction benches. Is it T? No. A traction bench is R, which needs traction bench. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, which I think is chains and mechanisms, which I have. Three, 4, 5. I think the guy just needs to be moved over to a traction bench, but the doctor's too busy doing other shit. I have one diagnoser. I have 2 guys that can commit surgery. 2 searchers. These are pretty reasonable medical staff. There's your problem. My doctors need to be doing absolutely fuck all except taking care of people. That's weird. My chief medical dwarf was doing nothing. Feed patients, prisoners. You know what? Someone else can do that. Commit all that stuff. That's probably for the best the game paused itself. How many coffers do we have? I kind of left them. 2 bags. I told you guys to make a lot of shit. And you didn't. A little disappointed. Yeah, there's just a metric fuck ton of crafts we need to haul up there, and I have no idea why they're not being stored properly. Oh well. Let's make all the soap we can get our hands on. Make soap from tallows on repeat till it gets canceled. All right, the doors are being installed, then we can put the traction benches in once they're built. Still some room to expand the hospital. Don't feel like doing it right now. Definitely once we fill out this whole hospital with beds, I think we'll be at a very reasonable capacity. I'm not sure where the fuck he's going. My doctors aren't supposed to be carrying things. The bald seals have returned. Oh, spoils report. That means we won. In the midsummer of 250, the bright sling slipped into mighty ceilings, undetected by the matched hate of the jade spiders. In the midsummer of 250, the hot room stole treasure from mighty ceilings. We didn't fight anybody? What the fuck? Bald seal and others. We took 3 bags, a spiked ball, some rope, a copper pike, 1 boot, don't tell the mayor, 2 iron anvils, a menacing spike, a giant cave spider rope, 25 copper arrows, 1 iron 2-handed sword, 50 copper bolts, a cloak, 2 pieces of troll fur yarn, 2 elk bird leather stoo-doos, which I think that might be like a drum or an instrument of some sort, gabbro bracelet, 3 giant cave spider silk bags, 25 iron arrows, 1 large rat leather backpack, 1 sand pearwood table, an iron helmet, a zinc cage, an iron pick, 2 cave spider silk gloves, 1 black opal, 1 iron whip, 1 copper pick, 26 iron bolts, 1 elk bird bone figurine, 1 troglodyte leather hood, 1 giant bat tooth crown, 1 giant rat leather water skin, 1 copper maul, 1 shale cabinet, 1 copper gauntlet, 1 troll fur trouser, 1 copper scimitar, 1 copper helm, 1 troll fur rope, 1 cave spider silk thread, 25 silver bolts, 1 copper toy axe, 1 cryolite pedestal, 1 elk bird leather cloak, 1 giant rat meat, 1 copper cap, 1 maple table, 1 iron gauntlet, 1 naked mole dog leather high boot, 1 cave spider silk tunic, and 1 chrysoprases. I get the feeling that they might have been out on a raid themselves when we showed up and robbed them. But we might openly attack them next time. Petitions available. More entertainers? Yep. We only want monster hunters in our town, please. Because we can draft... Holy shit, that crippled dude's leaving the hospital. All your bones are fucked up, but you think it's time to go back to work. Ho, dwarves. An industrious people. I need those traction benches. Well, it looks like we robbed Mighty Ceilings blind. Next time, I really want to try to absorb them into our kingdom. But I think it's about time to wrap up for the night. Thanks for watching. We have to put our jeweler's workshop here for next time. But other than that for next time, I think we have enough copper armor to risk some more aggressive raids. So, I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Let's just stop off here on the library great hall. This is the happening floor. See you next time.